I was looking through functions, and this plus function caught my eye, so I decided to take it and mess around with it. This was the example they were showing, and this is the result. Now, to what I was thinking. I was wondering if I could use the plus function in procession, and I wanted to see the result and what it would look like, if it would print out something what we would expect, or just throw an error. In this one, I added plus first name to last name. This is 2 iterations of the plus function, and this is the result. I did this multiple times. All it did was add the word to the end of the string. What would be really cool is if you put a print line function with the plus function, and then another print line function in all of that. And it probably would work, but the point and significance of it would be very minuscule. That's why I'm moving on. Do note, there was a space besides John the entire time. Something else of interest, when I put a print function in print line, it produces an error. But when I put print line function in a print line function, it doesn't produce an error. Instead, it prints Kotlin.unit. Okay, now I'm actually moving on. I took a look at Kotlin Boolean types, specifically Boolean expressions. That means your expression will return a true or false. What I was thinking on using is Kotlin operators, more specifically Kotlin logical operators. This was the example that they showed, and this was the printout. I edited it with logical operators. I wanted to see if you can use multiple logical operators in one parentheses, or you can mix and match them, and I found that there isn't really a limit to how many you can put in there. And then I was thinking to myself, well, how can I simplify this even further? And it's basically saying true and true or true. So it's just checking. You can just type in there true or false directly in there. I saw that I was hitting my limit on what I could do with this. So I switched to variable names, and I noticed that you can put other symbols for the variable names. So I started testing other symbols and other caricatures you can use, and I came across emojis, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, if I could use emoji, that is the way I'm going to code from now on. I want my decked out code all colorful with emojis like a type of Discord server. And coding like this will make so many funny moments. Like if you had a variable that was named cool guy and then another variable that was named non-cool guy, if you add them together you get regular guy or something like that. Oh my goodness, just so many things that will come out. I ran the program and the error screen appeared, and I was devastated. All these efforts were put to shambles. All my passions and dreams were shattered, thinking that I wouldn't be able to put together a piece of code that would look like an art piece instead of a generic textbook. So then I said, no, I will rise up and I will figure a way out. For darn right, I am a coder, and code does what I say it does. So I scoured the internet, looking for hope, something that would work. And I found it. Its name is backtick. And so I threw it into the code, and it finally worked. I was able to use emojis, and it blew my mind. It made me laugh, hysterical, everything. That's as much as fun as I want today, and I will now be moving on and looking for cooler stuff.